Everyone, please welcome Courtney to the Maury Show. Now, Courtney finds herself in a very precarious position today. Courtney is not sure if her ex-boyfriend Hector or Hector's ex-best friend Paul is the father of her daughter Isabella. You see, how cute is she? You see, when Courtney and Hector went through a rough patch, Paul and his wife Dorinda let Courtney stay with them. One night while Dorinda was at work, Courtney admits she made a mistake and slept with Paul. Which one of these two guys do you think is the father?
In my heart and my gut, I believe Hector is the father.
Okay. What happened between you and Hector?
Me and Hector are high school sweethearts. We've been through everything. He was there through my whole pregnancy, the delivery. He helped me with all of this. But before that, we hit a rough patch in our relationship, and then that's when it just went downhill.
Here's the problem. When did you tell Hector there's another possibility who could be Isabella's father?
When she was 1 year old.
Uh-oh. That's a problem. Why couldn't you tell him before that?
Because I care about him and love him so much that I didn't want to hurt his feelings.
Meanwhile, right now, you all aren't together, are you?
No, we're not.
But he's still taking care of Isabella.
Yes, he is.
All right. So, you know, Paul is here with his wife, Dorinda.
Yes, I do.
Now, when you and Hector were having a problem, he said for you to leave, you had no place to go, and his best friend was living next door, and they took you in.
Hector had kicked me out, and Dorinda seen where he kicked me out, and they took me in. And I regret what I did with Paul, and I'm sorry for what I did, and I shouldn't have done it, but I was in a rough patch, and I wasn't thinking straight.
How many times were you and Paul intimate?
Only one time.
One time?
Yes.
That's a lie.
It's not a lie. You don't know. You weren't there. Why don't you just say hi
and be quiet? She thinks it was more than one time.
And because of the roommates, they kept on telling her multiple lies, but it only happened one time. Yeah, okay. You don't know. You wasn't there. Why don't you just sit back there? Be quiet. You can talk all you want to. You and I can talk.
It was three times. She took you in.
I am sorry for what I did, and I regret what I did, but all I can do is live and learn from my mistakes, and she can accept the apology or not. It's on her.
So, you waited for a year to tell Hector that there was a possibility he might not be the father. When did you tell Paul he was a possible father?
I told both of them that I was pregnant. Hector was overwhelmed with joy, and Paul's reaction was he is not the father.
I took you to get that pregnancy test. I didn't even know you
I don't get that. Did you tell Paul before you told Hector that he could be the father?
I told Hector that I was pregnant first, and then I told Paul that I was pregnant, but I didn't tell Paul that he was the father.
Who does Isabella look like?
Isabella looks 100% like Hector.
You think so?
Yes, she does. Look at this. Look at this. Tell me. Look at this. You see Hector, right? You see this, you see her. And then you see Paul, and you see her. I think she looks like Hector.
Let's meet Paul and his wife, Dorinda. Here they are. Is that your child?
Could be possible.
We don't know if it's his child or not.
It's not.
Because you were messing with him and my husband. You were messing with Hector
not.
and my husband.
Okay, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. When I moved into your house, I was 2 months pregnant. I wasn't even your house. You got to. I'm sorry for what I did, but I can't change my mistakes that I did. I'm sorry. Okay, I understand. You can sit there and talk all you want to. You don't have to accept my apology. I accepted the fact that what I did was wrong, and you don't have to. You're not the one living with it. He said he should be the father, and you should be that.
go back.
Yes,
She was let out of her house. You took her in?
yes, I did.
You didn't expect
because
this?
I felt bad. I took her in. I took her in because I felt bad because Hector had kicked her out. They lived 2 houses down from us. So I brought her into my home. And when I was at work, working for my family, her and my husband did that to me.
Okay.
Yes, we both did
Okay.
it.
Yes.
Paul, you think Isabella looks like you?
And he don't know. It's a possibility. It could be his little girl.
Would you get into her life if we were the father?
If I was, yeah, I'd
A year and
take
a
care
half
of
later, he wants to join her life.
Okay.
Now it's time to meet Hector and hear his side of the story. Hector, come on out. Good to see you. Nice to see you. Good to see you. First of all, Hector, I want to congratulate you for loving and taking care of this little girl.
Thank you, man.
What'd you think when you found out she slept with Paul?
I was upset. I felt betrayed, to be honest with you.
How about the fact that she was 1 year old before you found out that you might not be the father?
It broke my heart, man. I see it this way. We were like boys, you feel me? And especially neighbors.
Y'all wasn't that tight.
It was still
We live next to you.
He
It's
knows.
2
He knows
houses
better
down.
than he knows better than anything. You know.
Okay.
You know better than anything. So.
Yeah, but-
So hold up. So. We were boys. I used to chill with him. I used to even work with him. Remember that?
Yeah, we used to
I used to
work
even
together.
work with him. And to come to find out that he slept with my ex-girlfriend.
I took her into my
See, we
home
was
because
boys,
I
but she
felt bad.
told me she was done with you. That's why we was messing around. She told me the young man together. Now, if you would have came to me,
Don't
bro, I
matter.
would
It
have
don't
told you.
matter. That shouldn't happen. And yes, y'all might be
But-
friends.
Because
but
when the
that's still
situation
wrong.
happened,
It's
I
still
thought
wrong.
me and him was never gonna get back together.
When I found out that happened between you and my husband, I confronted you. What'd you do? You denied it, and then you turned around and you walked out.
Like I'm gonna repeat myself again. I understand what I did was a mistake,
Yeah,
and I
that
can
hurt
apologize
me.
a million
It broke my
times.
heart.
But
That hurt
I
me.
understand I hurt you, and that wasn't
But
intentionally.
you should feel the way I felt.
Hector. Hector. Is that your little girl?
Most deaf.
I hope it is his little girl.
That's my baby right there, man.
We might as well find out exactly what's going to be here. I think we're all hoping for the same thing.
We're all adults about it.
Yes, I hope it is his.
In the case of 1-year-old Isabella, Paul, you are not the father.
Told you, you are not the father. I told you.
I'm happy. That's good. That's good.
Now you can leave my family alone.
He don't mess with your
In the
family.
case,
does.
in the case of 1-year-old Isabella, Hector, you are the father.
It was just, yo, we were like boys, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You already know
It was
that,
like,
bro.
yo.
You already know
And it broke my heart, bro. You gotta understand, like,
I got to ask you this. I got to ask you this. What's going to be the relationship between Courtney and you?
if she's willing to like work it out, I'll work it out with her for the sake of my daughter, you know, because I want to be a family, you know.